Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
And I'll take it. Yuri. Let's bring our guest in. So odd to start the show this way. Normally I like to, sit down and relax. It's like coming home from work and immediately starting cooking as opposed to taking your shoes and your robe off. But hey now.
What's going down?
All right.
How you doing? Good.
Don't hit me with the what's going down like you all grown. And here, pull your chair up, hon.
Okay.
It's Omarion in the studio, everybody. No, underneath the bottom. Yeah. I want you to sit up nice and high. Omarion's new CD called O is out today.
Yes.
And your music is played heavily on every radio station that I'm on. I'm always doing, we're on, in Connecticut, in Hartford, and Power 104.1, in Philadelphia, Power 99, down south, in Shreveport, everybody, LA, the whole bit.
Holla.
So you're talking to a lot of people this time around, young man.
Yes.
And thank you so much for coming to the show.
Oh, no, thank you for having me.
So you're 20 now.
Yes, I'll be 21 this year.
Your hair looks beautiful.
Mom's.
Your mother does your hair?
Yeah.
She travels on the road with you?
Well, she just meets me in the States and then she flies back out.
Yeah. So when's the last time you got it done? It looks gorgeous.
Like 2 days ago.
And then she flew back to, where's your mom live?
LA, California.
Yeah, you bought her a house?
Yeah.
Very nice. What's this, your security?
Oh, yeah, that's Carlos.
Hi, Carlos. How are you? All right. Now, did Carlos roll with the group when it was B2K?
Yeah, he did.
That's interesting because I just figured it would be kind of out with the old and in with a whole new regime. Is Carlos one of the few people that you kept around, or did you keep a lot of people around?
Well, it was when Carlos came around, it was very in and out. He would stay maybe for like when we would go on the road, sometimes, and then sometimes I had another bodyguard. It was it varied, but I actually kind of grew up with Carlos, so he's from my same neighborhood. Yeah, she young too.
Well, I'm just saying, because he looks a little bit older than you, just basically because of his size. Carlos, everybody's wearing a black ensemble, included the well-appointed, what is that, like a little cashmere coat, a winter coat, and he's got on a tie with a nice top knot and everything, and then the baseball cap and the braids to just, keep it a little on the gangster side. But O is in stores today. Yes. Omarion is in the studio. B2K, last time I spoke with Raz B, he came to the studio with his... questionable in character father.
Okay.
And we'll get to that in a moment. And he said that there will be a B2K reunion. Not just reunion, but you all are getting back together and you're going to be a group. You say what? No. At that particular time, was there a possibility?
No, I mean, you've seen us together, and we were really close and tight knit. And after everybody pretty much decided to go on their own, it was a lot of stepping back from the situation. That's pretty much what I did. I just threw my hands up and was like, yo, I can't do it no more. Because, we were trained, as far as, how to be, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And it changed. Everybody got 18 and everybody felt like, hey, I'm a grown man. I can do what I want to do. And, you far from a man at 18. So
are you far from a man at 20?
Yes. I still have so much to learn.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting? Is there a girl with big breasts teaching you anything?
No.
Let's look at let's look at Ice-T's lovely wife.
Oh, this is a whole thing?
Yeah, that's the whole calendar. You can't take it with you because I'm sure Art.
Oh, okay.
We probably want it. Not to hang in our office because we don't take that kind of material in the office. But Coco is really hot. Look how big her behind is, particularly for the white girl thing. Yeah. Hey, Coco, how are you? So anyway, Omarion, are you still living with Marcus Houston?
No, actually, I have my own place.
Very nice.
Yes, I have my own place.
Is Marcus your blood brother, or is that just some showbiz talk?
No, well, really what it is, me and Marcus, we've been, he's known me since I was 5 years old, and I always wanted a big brother, so, he always kind of been there for me when I needed advice and stuff like that. So that's why I call him, my big brother.
I saw his show last night. Was that the premiere? Was that, I think, that was my first time seeing it last night, but we'll talk about that later on in the show. Right now, it's all about Omarion. Who wrote O?
These cats called the Underdogs. They did a lot of Ruben Studdard stuff.
Yeah. And since Ruben's not doing anything with it, you might as well take the Underdogs music and do something with it. I'm just saying. And how many songs are on your CD?
It's 13 songs on the album, and it's actually real cool because I got a dual disc. On one side is the DVD with some real exclusive footage, and then on the other side is the audio.
Too much stuff. At one time, Art's putting all this stuff in my hands. Look at this. Are these real sideburns on the side?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they sure are. They're not drawn in. Look at your eyebrows. Are they drawn in a little bit? No. Look how thick. Our little boy is becoming a full-blown man. All right, so look, you all. There's a DVD included.
Yeah.
And the whole bit. So there's no steady girl?
Nope, no steady girl. It's hard, you know. Got to stay focused, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do. And who's helping you stay focused now? Who's close to your
Just
camp?
my family, my friends, everybody around me, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Now, how was it working on the Fat Albert set? I'm sure you had a great time.
It was wonderful. Yeah, I have really had a good time because I got to be around some wonderful actors, and the director was real cool because he let me try, like, certain certain directors. Sometimes they just really want to like stick to the script and say do it like this, but he's like, Omar, do your thing, like if you feel like your attitude should be like this right here, then try that. Let's try it different ways. So it was wonderful. That's
great. Now Keenan came up to the show and he let us know that he knows the chief. Did you know the chief over there on the set?
Oh no, they was chiefing. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was all about work.
Well, some people need to get in their creative mindset.
Right.
Have you spoken to any of the members of B2K?
Yes. I actually spoken with Raz B not too long ago. He had
a money issue, needed to borrow money.
No. He had a testimony thing at church, and he invited everyone, and we kind of went there, hugged
the whole
each other.
group?
No, just me. Just me, Mark and Chris. We went over there and hollered at him and see how he was doing. He said a really good speech and, pound each other. He said good luck on everything.
How long ago was that?
That was probably like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he's out of jail?
Yeah, he was... Well, see, I don't know.
Well,
he might have really been in jail.
A little something alleged to have gone down. Art, can you just jot it down real quick? I reported this story right now. Don't ask me to think about 5 things at one time. With Razby and his father and the young girl and the hotel. I think I just said it all in a nutshell. Yeah, that was it. Did you hear anything about that?
Well, I did hear about the young girl situation, but I wasn't sure, how it all went down.
If Razby needed to borrow money, would you lend money? Be honest.
No, I'm being honest. A few dollars, but not a lot.
What's a few dollars? Can I borrow $5,000?
No.
Can I borrow $1,000?
Yeah, I give you a G.
Okay. And knowing that if he doesn't pay it back, you won't be mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade.
Wow, man. So what kind of niche are you setting up for yourself in the Usher world of R&B? Because he is like the elephant in the china shop. You have to acknowledge Usher in order to figure out where you fit.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely. I mean, he is at the top of his game right now, and it's more so of just really acknowledging it and accepting it because I'm in my own lane. Who's to say where I would be next year or after this album. Right. So I just kind of focusing on myself. I acknowledge and I respect him because he is someone right now, like you said, in the china shop. The elephant. Yeah. I totally understand that, but I feel like it's room for everybody in the industry. It's only one number one. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But there will come that time when
there's nothing wrong with being number 1 through 5 in that top 5 thing.
No. It's only one number one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You might have to work to get there, but.
I just wanted to see where you were going to settle. I love your jewelry. I see you have, he's got a pinky ring on. Not too much, but just enough. Yeah. And I'm loving the colored stones in this right here. He's got a bracelet with the diamonds. And then you went out and you purchased the Louis Vuitton, one of the Louis Vuitton. How much did you pay for that? They charge too much for their diamond jewelry. I was like...
Well, actually, all of this stuff was gifts.
Okay.
This was gifts.
Because that's the only way it's worth actually sporting. I mean, something like $20,000 and you get like what, a spit full of diamonds?
No, I got to get the homeboy price.
The homeboy hookup.
Find somebody with the homeboy hookup.
Well, we need some more Omarion heat. We need you to also stay around for another break. I wanted to play song number 5 on your CD. Or do you have the CD over there?
You sure it's not number 6?
Well, it might be. We can talk behind the scenes. It's number 5. I wanted to play Drop That Heater.
Okay.
All right.
That's what's up.
Are you a virgin?
No.
Okay. I asked you that last time you came here, I'm sure. When did you lose your virginity? How old were you?
14.
Wow.
Yeah, I was trying to do my thing.
How old was she?
18.
Wow.
Yeah, I like the older women.
I see. Well, you can take that calendar of cocoa tea in the other room.
I'm good. Okay.
Everybody, we want to talk more with Omarion. Now, we only have a minute left on this break. By the way, let me just ask you this real quick. Some people would say that you've sold out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you've sold out.
I
don't know. You make music for the masses as opposed to music for black people. Then you're a young black man.
Like what you mean?
How was the audience at the Scream tour?
You mean as far as
a very, very mixed audience?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I take that back. It's not a mixed audience. It's a lot of black young girls.
It's mostly black young girls. And sold out is, all right, wait, we only have 30 seconds left. So let's just cut this right here. And we're going to go into the break.
Okay.
You can go in the other room and do some drops and stuff like that.
All right.
And then, and please, and do the How You Doing one also. Everybody does it. It's all in fun.
Okay.
All right. All right, young man. Keep it here, everybody.
Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get you, but that book is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
All right, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Is back in the studio. It's Omarion. His new CD is in stores today. Any sideways jabs from any of these R&B guys? You know how the rap guys, they battle rap and you know, talk about each other on their music. Anything like from Mario or anybody like that? Nice. He's also a friend of the show, by the way, but I just was checking just to, you know.
That's my dog.
Raz, the last time that he was here, made some statements about Chris Stokes and the whole TUG faction, and he said that it was kind of run like a concentration camp. Like, I think one of the things he says, you can't eat chicken or something like that. Do you know anything about that?
No, actually what it was, I can't believe he said that, but no, it wasn't run like that. It was just like, you know, a healthy thing. We actually had a friend who worked at Foster Farms, and they told us what they did to the chicken, and everybody just kind of like stopped eating it after that. He still had a choice, you know, whether he didn't want to eat it or not, but everybody kind of stopped eating. The only chicken we eat is like free range chicken and stuff, and it was just for health purposes, you know what I'm saying? Because when he told us about the chicken, it was like, have
you heard about the Chinese food?
Nuh-uh.
Hawk. We'll talk behind the scenes. So look, you have a nice body. I don't mean to sound like some pervert or anything like that.
Wendy, I'm 20 now.
Yes, well, I'm just saying. And your hands are sweaty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, all clammy. It's okay. How often do you work out?
All the time. A lot of working out has to do with eating, so I try to eat, you know, as much as I can, even though I have high metabolism. So
high metabolism.
Metabolism.
Well, that'll all change. Give that 10 years. We'll fix you good. Hey, whatever happened with the girl who was supposed to be coming out in you all's camp? She was in the video, and she's the little, like, little.
Oh, you talking about Janae?
Yeah, Janae.
Yeah. Well, what happened was it was a lot of companies merging. You know, Sony, BMG, and a lot of artists got a back seat in that. And Janae still works with us now. And
is she going to be coming out? Did her sister acquiesce to Chris Stokes' partner?
Who was? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard the story.
Yeah, what you talking about?
Okay. The woman who's Chris's partner. All right.
Oh,
how you doing? All right. And apparently, Janae has a very desirable older sister, and all right, look at me stupid if you want, Omarion. I know what's going on.
Okay.
Let's move on. Address, if you will, the massive allegations of homosexuality, extortion, and financial craziness going on in the TUG company and Chris Stokes and whatnot.
Right.
We'll talk about homosexuality first.
Well, that's something that I ain't gonna touch on that because that's not something that, you know, goes down. That's definitely not something that, you know, happens. So
okay. And The financial. Are you getting your money?
Oh, most definitely.
Were you getting your money with B2K?
Yes. See, I think just the whole situation, let alone, with the guys, is I think it was more so maybe they wasn't happy, and I think it could have been done differently, you know what I'm saying, as far as, them coming on the radio and, pretty much blasting it. And you obviously see the situation that they're in now and the situation that I'm in. And there's no way. As a businessman, even, as friendship, my business is right. You know what I mean? And I pretty much did my research. And, it's the same thing with them now. It's like I told you, when we went to the church, it was apology said. Yeah. And everything is
How is Fizz doing?
I don't know. I haven't. The last time I saw Fizz was maybe like a month ago at a mall. But it was just like, how you doing?
And where you were buying and he was what?
Well, he was with some, I forget who he was with, but it was just in passing,
That
like,
must be weird to run into.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
The closeness is there and you see him in front of Neiman Marcus at a mall? Or something?
Yeah. It was like I never knew him. Seriously. Like when I saw him, I was like, damn, like, oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? He was like, congratulations on everything. And then after that, it was just
were you with security and girls following you?
Well, nah, it was just like low key. I just went to the mall to buy some shoes real quick. So I was with my boy and we just picked up the shoes. And he was like, there go Fizz. And I was like, tell him, come over here or whatever,
Well, you treated him like a star. Tell him to come over here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you walked your well-appointed feet over there, back to the sellout thing. What would you say to people who might say that you sold the dudes out?
Mm-hmm. Well, I would definitely say that that would obviously, be something that somebody feels. I mean, because pretty much, I'm by myself and them three guys, decided to, follow each other. And I just say, look at it like this. I never wanted to be a solo artist. I always thought of my group as wanting to be like the Temptations.
Yes.
Seriously.
I was. And you really wanted that in your heart.
Yes.
You were kind of pushed to this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Listen, is the story true that you all were on, maybe it was a Scream tour, maybe it wasn't even a Scream tour, but you were supposed to be performing with the guys, and you looked behind you, and you saw nobody coming up on stage.
Pretty much.
And so you were forced to go out on stage by yourself because you had all these screaming fans waiting.
Yes. It was in Philly, too, and Philly's real hard.
You're on in Philly right now at Power 99.
Holla, holla.
Tell us all, including the Philly audience, what the hell happened?
Well, pretty much it was a show that we had to do in Philly, and it was like a couple of more dates, and we had already pretty much like, because we got into it in LA at
fighting, like arguing,
basically almost fighting.
Okay,
and we still had to go on that show,
right?
So we still had to pretty much handle our business.
What was that fight over?
Well, Raz was having some group, he had some groups, like some group he was managing,
right?
And at the same time, my brother was just getting put on. He was with Universal,
right?
And he was like the new addition to the camp,
right?
And Raz didn't holler at me. He wasn't like, yo, I got this dude coming on the stage,
right?
And he's gonna I'm gonna introduce him to the world, basically. And I was like, well, it's not, I feel like I'd be disrespecting my little brother because he's a part. And he was like, well, I'm not getting nothing off of him. And it was like, what I'm saying? And then it got heated, and then it was like after that.
And so then there you are in Philly, and everybody's supposed to be coming on stage for the Philly audience, and nobody's with you, and you had to just go on stage.
Yeah, it was like B2K. It was crazy. It was like definitely.
Did they throw stuff at you when they knew that it was just you?
It wasn't like that. I mean, it was like a real short show. I did a couple of joints with some dancers, and then we got up out of there.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I was a nervous wreck. Seriously.
And so that was like the real beginning of the real end.
Pretty much. I just had to get the courage, and I figured, this is like, seriously, even my album, this is for my fans, like, seriously, I got die-hard fans out there like Omarion, like, it doesn't matter what happened, we support you.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I'm really, feel like I got a chance.
Well, kiddo, I mean, you've got quite a catalog with the group, and then this is your first solo CD.
Yes.
So we'll see how you do. We're going to be watching the Billboard numbers when they come out next week. Congratulations on the bit of TV work you've been doing, including the Bernie Mac show, and also the big screen with the Fat Albert, and You Got Served.
Yeah.
And continue to do your thing.
Thank you.
The new CD is in stores today, everybody. It's called Oh by friend to the show, Omarion. So, and maintain being a nice, sensible young man.
Oh yeah.
It's too late, honey. Oh, damn! Stay for another break.
Okay.
Just a piece.
Okay.
It's Wendy, man.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi. Why?
My boyfriend gave himself a wet smoothie or whatever, and he said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.
This is exclusively on Wendy Williams.
How different? Impactful. Cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show?
The Experience.
I really like this. You know how I know? I'm getting a boner.
Have you lost your mind? Do you know how much mail we will get?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
The content of the show is just politically incorrect.
Exactly. Who are the characters? You got characters involved?
We have three-dimensional characters.
What do you got?
How about
Pocono Dave?
Oh, here we go, dealing with these Negroes again.
Artie, life of the party.
Your eyes are closed, a mouth is a mouth, a toe is a toe, and a booty is a booty.
This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna hit it with the bomb diggity on this one. Now we're gonna get to star in the show because we need a star to carry the show.
The queen of all media, Wendy Williams, baby. Folks will be outraged. Outraged.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Alrighty, everybody, it's the Wendy Williams Experience. Dear Wendy, I want to acknowledge the way Omarion and his camp are handling their business. I saw him this morning on the Fox Morning News here in New York, interviewing with Jody Applegate. It occurs to me while listening to you that he's already had twice as much visibility as New Edition on their day, their album release, which has gone absolutely nowhere. But so far, you're off to a pretty good start. Let's talk real quick, because right now you're in Advice Hour, and I get real possessive about my Advice Hour.
Okay,
but let's talk real quick about your book. At 20 years old, what could you possibly have to talk about with your life story?
Well, first and foremost, when you start in the industry at a young age, at 14, you see a lot of things that, normal 14-year-olds wouldn't see.
Right.
Which is, women, sex, drugs, all that. Yeah. I'm not saying I did it, but I'm saying all of that stuff is available to you.
Yes.
And with writing the book, I just talked, it goes along those lines, how I was born. I had a young mother. My mom was 16 when she had me.
Wow.
It's four of us in total. My grandma, the wonderful experience with B2K.
Where's your father?
Huh?
Omarion's here. Where's your father?
Oh, he's here. He's back. He was in jail for a little while.
What was he in for?
He was a thug.
Drug dealing?
No, not none of that. But just some things.
Murder?
Some things. Nah, not none of that.
How long was he in?
For a while.
How old were you when he went in?
Well, it was in and out. Sometimes he would be out for maybe a couple of months or so, or maybe to a year, and then he would go back in.
What was his longest stretch?
Probably like 5 or 6 years, something like that.
Yeah. So now, are you helping him stay out of trouble by giving him a job with your camp?
Most definitely. Yeah, he works for me. He's not out of town with me most of the time when I'm at home.
He's a parole officer to answer to.
Nah, he's good. He's been actually out for quite some time now.
Yeah. Wow, that's hot. But for the grace of God, obviously, your life could have gone any way.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And my whole side of my dad family is kind of like that. So
we're going to read about all this stuff going on in the book?
Most definitely.
Fabulous.
Most definitely.
When's the book out? What's it called?
Same day. Today, everything is O.
It's all about O.
It's O. The album, too,
Shout out to the Hot Boys. And, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And shout out to My Little Star. A whole nother shout out, but I just thought about that. Shout out to them. All right, so thank you very much for coming in, as usual. And I hope it wasn't too tough.
No, I'm good.
Still, I have to. Wendy still got it.
I see you.
He jumped out of his seat and gave me a kiss on the cheek. There you go. couple of answers were very sketchy, but he's friend to the show. I didn't feel like grilling him. He's also only 20 years old. That kid to me has what it takes to be part of like classic soul. You know how radio stations do classic soul, but you have to get to like Anita Baker status or Mary J. Blige status before that happens. That kid, in my opinion, has that in him. I like him, and he's not yet ready for the real hard ball. You know what I'm saying? I just like to hear him answer, and I sense the double talk and the crooked answers when I got him. All righty. We can put that prayer back there. Let's move on. It's Advice Hour. People got problems. That's what we're here for. Dear Wendy, I'm a loyal listener to the show, but I have a situation that I need either you or Woody's advice. My boyfriend, no, I don't need Woody. Thanks, Woody, though. My boyfriend of 3 years, we met in college. No, we don't have any kids together. Just bought a house. And he lives in Roxborough, Pennsylvania, and I live in Delaware. My boyfriend is looking for a roommate for his new house. My best friend, who's a female, has offered to be his roommate beginning in May. Wendy, I'm not sure if I like this idea after listening to some of the stories that you read during Advice Hours. So I'm asking you, how do I say to him, I object to this without implying that I don't trust him? If I agree to this, am I setting myself up or am I setting them up for a potential jump off situation or just something dramatic? Or Wendy, am I just overreacting, thinking this whole thing might happen because I listen to Advice Hour so much? Please help me out. That's signed Curly Q. Why don't you be the roommate? What is holding you in Delaware? I know you might not want to live together. I understand that. By the way, 4 things to think about when moving in together. I have that in this Advice Hour today. I don't like the way this smells. Possibly because I'm here during Advice Hour every day, or possibly because I consider myself a woman of the world. And I know the possibilities of a wanton man and the best friend and all that can jump off in a household. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And there's no way that you can approach him without making it seem like you don't trust him. But basically, it's, you know what? It's because it takes 2 to tango. So by approaching him with this, it's not just that you don't trust him. You don't trust her either. And as well, you shouldn't. Best friend. You haven't told me any background to her. So therefore, I don't know what that exactly means. But given the little bit of information that I have, I don't like the way it sounds. If he wants a roommate, now mind you, you're not willing to step up to the plate to be a roommate. He obviously needs somebody to live in the house to help him pay his bills. Since you don't pay his bills, you really don't have a say-so. I'm sorry. And since you are his girlfriend of 3 years, a very, very valiant effort that you've made of keeping this relationship together. You're not his baby's mother. You're not his wife. Shout out to all the girlfriends. Pardon me for saying this, but you're just his girlfriend. You don't pay his bills. Your opinion, while it counts, doesn't count. You understand what I'm saying, sister? All right, let's move on. Dear Wendy, I'm a 34-year-old married man, and I've been married for 14 years. My wife and I have no kids. Wendy, I'm just going to get straight to the point because I need your advice as soon as possible. Look, I'm gay, and I've known I was gay for some time now. I only got married to deny being gay, but I can't lie to myself anymore. I have no desire to be with my wife. I'm tired of living this lie. No, although I have no sexual feelings for my wife, I have never had sex with another male or female in our marriage. But I met this guy, and we've been dating for about 1 year, and the only thing we've done is kissed, and he says, given a professional 4 times, well, then you've had sex, you've cheated. A professional is cheating, at least in my book, but anyway, 4 or 5 times. And I gave him a hand job a couple of times, but there's no booty action. I'm ready to take this relationship to the next level, but I want to do the right thing and have no baggage. My lover knows that I'm married, and now all I have to do is tell my wife I'm gay, but I don't know how to do it. Wendy, please help me. I need to come out of the closet. You've been married for 14 years. You got married when you were 20. You were really trying to escape this gay thing. Oh, selfish one. Oh, selfish one for dragging a woman into this relationship. Thank God you all don't have any children. So then this divorce should be quick lickety split, not all of the drama. There is no way of getting around the drama that your wife is going to bring to you, and she's going to bring it in the form of some hot grits across your back when you're sleeping, or a cut across your face or something like that. There will be drama. The best part about your situation is that you are ready to be honest with yourself and with her. The second best part is that you have no kids to bring into this whole dramedy. Please help you out. There's no way I can help you out except to say the sooner you do this, the better. And make sure that you have a trunk full of your favorite things already in the car and your car keys in your pocket when you tell her this, because she's going to grab your keys just to, F you up. She's not going to let you have time to grab your favorite stuff. She's going to start looking for your Fabergé eggs, or, whatever it is you collect. How you doing? She's going to start looking for all your favorite things to cut and slice and throw bleach on and so on and so forth. You are a selfish man, but you married her when you were just 20 years old trying to escape your knowing that you're gay. I understand that. But you're now 34. You've been married for 14 years. It's time to put an end to this. Free your wife. And you're a selfish bastard, but I wish you well. I really do. Thank God they don't have any children. Just because it's not so much explaining why daddy is now dating Mr. Richard. You know what I'm saying? But it's more about the tones in the house when this fight goes down. And the amount of crap that's going to get broken. Because you wouldn't be able to escape my house without a slice, breaking. And I'm not even the break and slice and type. But you're going to put something like this on me and keep me held hostage for 14 years? She might be able to, get over it 14 years from now and you'll have a best friend. I have no idea. I'm not even concerned with that. All I'm telling you, since you're the one asking, make sure that most of your favorite crap is already in the car. And that your car is not boxed in the driveway or in the garage. Make sure that your car is, sitting out at the mailbox. I'm just assuming you live in a detached house. If you don't, then you know what I'm saying. Make sure your car keys are in your pocket, your license, the whole bit. Okay? And make sure your cell phone is all charged up. Make sure you have your charger out of the wall. These are all little things that you think about once you get out there and you're like, damn, I got one line of gas left on my phone. I don't have a charger. Don't have time to go to, you understand? You might want to take care of some banking also. Like if you share accounts with your wife, you take out 50% of the money that's in there. Because if you don't, she's going to keep it all. As well she should, you selfish bastard. You might want to take care of some banking and maybe some credit card cancellations and whatnot. Because I'm telling you, when you let her know about this, she is going to blow her stack. I wish you well. And welcome out. You might want to tell her with some Vaseline on your face, too. Just because, the blade won't, it'll just slide as opposed to cut. I mean, So, there is a 32-year-old mother with an 11-year-old daughter and a funeral where it all got live. And so I'm going to talk to you about that in the next break, too. In the meantime, today, I did happen to bring in 4 suggestions for if you're going to move in together. Just suggestions. Personally speaking, I love the idea of living together. I've shacked up before. Don't see anything wrong with it. But you have to know what you're getting into. Because I never shacked up for the purpose of, hopefully we'll get married. The marriage we just kind of stumbled upon. I had no idea because I didn't want it, he didn't want it, like that. But moving in together, everybody. This comes from one of my favorite little websites of information. They suggest, number 1, don't make it a habit to shack up. You know what I'm saying? They say, be aware of the dangers of multiple living together experiences. You don't learn to have a good relationship by having a number of failed ones. Number 2, keep it short-lived. Keep it short-lived. The longer you shack up, the less likely you are to wed. If that's what you're going for, ladies and gentlemen. Living together in a relationship that's not fully committed, i.e. marriage, means you'll get used and you're going to get half-ass love in return. Because what you really want is marriage, and what you're getting is shacking up. And possibly children. Because all of a sudden you're just so comfortable shacking up. Number 3, buy a ring. That's what they say. What does this mean? Better than just setting a short-term deadline to test the waters. Actually go forward with your engagement before calling the movers. By publicly announcing your commitment, you'll see yourself as man and wife and start reaping the benefits of the union. I get it. That's a good, I've never thought of that, but that's a good idea. And the 4th one, reconsider before you even shack up. They say, despite the conventional wisdom, shacking up just doesn't seem to be working as a tryout for marriage. The Marriage Project offers no evidence that proves, by the way, this is from the Marriage Project website, no evidence that proves that moving in together will give you a longer, stronger marriage. I go along with that. I totally go along with that. I mean, living together is only a microcosm of what married life is all about. You know what I mean? But I wish you well in your shack up situations. And keep it here, everybody. Advice Hour continues from the telephones next. Give me a call.
Wendy, man.
Presently, my husband just got discharged from the military. But now he's home, and I just want to tell him to get the out.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Well, damn, let me get my headphones. They're all the way over here. Oh, man, it's Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. Hello.
Hey, Miss Wendy, how you doing? It's for now.
I'm doing well.
Good. Okay, it's a long story, but I'm going to make it real short and sweet for you, okay?
Okay.
My brother, he's 28 years old, has 4 children by 4 different women. But that's neither here nor there.
Wow.
Okay? This heifer called my mother yesterday, okay? Some chick, I don't even know, whatever. She's like, his name is Keith. Yes, I'm putting him on blast. Mm-hmm. She was like, hi, can I speak to Keith? My mother's like, well, he's not here. Her name is Antoinette. It was her sister. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, he got my sister pregnant, and I want the money back for the abortion. I'm like, give me the phone. Give me the phone.
Okay.
So, I'm talking to her, and I'm like, well, honey, how old are you? I'm 19. I said, okay. And you know him for how long? Less than a year. I said, okay. I said, okay, so you're 19, you don't know no better. Okay, let me explain something to you. When you let a man lay up in you raw that you don't know.
Okay, wait. Does she know that he already has 4 kids by 4 different women?
I guess not.
Did you tell her?
I did tell her, and she was like, I didn't know that. Mind you, okay, but wait, this is the funny part. I said, honey, so what you want? Like $500? You want like, what, $250 back? She said, yeah. I'm like, well, hon, do you have a receipt? Excuse me? I said, do you have a receipt? When you purchase goods and services, they give you a receipt. Do you have one? Mm-hmm. Oh, hell no. So she puts her sister on the phone who tries to get gangster with me, and I'm a grown-ass woman, okay? So she starts getting loud, and I'm like, well, look, I'm not talking to you.
Why is your brother who's 28 living at your mother's house?
Exactly, but here's the funny thing, Miss Wendy. He really don't live there. He's shacking up with some chick, another dumb chick, whatever. So I'm like, well, he doesn't even live here. He doesn't. I said, see, that's how you know you're the side chick, because if you would have known that, you wouldn't be calling here. Right? So in essence, I told her, look, you spent the best $500 you've ever, you know what I'm saying? You did the best thing.
Yeah.
Did you want to be number 5? Well, I want my money back. Here, I'm going to take him to court. I say, okay, go in front of the judge and ask the judge for $500, and he's going to laugh at you.
So what's your question?
Do you think I'm wrong for
No.
telling her?
No, but I think that what you needed to do is follow it up with a telephone call to your trifling brother and let him know he can keep his mess where? Out there. Not in your mother's house. Not in your mother's house.
Thank you. That's my whole thing. If you're going to do dirt, do it in your own house.
And keep the heifers from calling your mom's house.
Okay, but here's the funny, Miss Wendy. The heifer showed up at my house with a receipt. I fell out.
Oh, shut up.
Like, Okay, hold on now.
Shut up.
I'll pass the message along, but that's all I can do for you.
Crazy, that's it. Your brother's really the one who's in the wrong.
Such a whore.
Yeah. All
anyway.
right. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Dear Wendy, I'm a 32-year-old mother with an 11-year-old daughter. My child's father was murdered 5 years ago. At the time of the death, we had been together for 10 years. We were both 26 when he died. We lived together, but we weren't married, but it felt like I was burying a husband at the time, Wendy. I wouldn't say we had a perfect relationship, but the drama was basic young people's relationship drama. No extra-ish, other women calling the house, none of that. But all that changed the day he died, or should I say, the day of his funeral. I left the funeral with a whole different picture of my boo when I went there. I couldn't just go there and say goodbye to him and that be it. Wendy, the funeral turned so ghetto, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, to make a long story short, there's this girl saying that my boo was the father of her child, who has to be at least 6 years old now. Evidently, some of his family members heard this while he was alive, but they tell me that it was a case of her word against his. The first I heard of this was at the funeral / wake. Wendy, I was so angry at this man. And 5 years later, if I think about it, I still feel that anger like it just happened yesterday. Wendy, I don't know this girl, but she lives in his family's neighborhood and they know her. She knows me, though, since she was one of those chicks that would smile in my face and screw my man behind my back. The whole time I was with him, the family comes to the house and she would be over there and nobody ever said a word. Now, after his death, she's looking for some kind of recognition of her child. Wendy, I don't know if his family that lives in the hood has accepted the child or not, but I don't know that his mother is accepting of the child either. But the mother is claiming, the mother's claiming that she won't accept the child because let me just get to the bottom damn line. Because the child needs recognition. So is that what you're asking me? Let me see. Of course, people want to come and tell me they heard after the fact that he was dead about this child. I'm like, don't come to me now because I really don't want to hear that ish. Blah, 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 so on and so forth. Right to mourn, blah, 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 blah. I'll go to jail if somebody intentionally tries to hurt my baby. Look. The man, your baby's father, has passed on. I'm sorry to hear that. You all were never married, so therefore it's not like there's some sort of divvying up of any advice or insight would be greatly appreciated. Yeah. Suck it up and move on with your life. He might have had another child out there. I mean, you can't go screaming after DNA and whatnot. It's a little late for that. Just be sure that you do the best that you can for his legacy, which is your child. You don't have to deal with that other woman, except during major family events where apparently you're going to have to deal with her. And maybe if your brother has some sort of auntie or something like that, or some sort of sister who can, swoop down and scoop your child up and take them to family events over there, because I understand the bitter part of it. I totally understand that. I wouldn't be able to deal with it either, but it is what it is. I try to remove myself from the situation as much as possible while still letting my child get to know, that side of the family and all that mess going on over there. And there might be a possible step brother or sister. This girl's never had DNA. Would that be relevant to me? I'll be honest with you. No, it wouldn't. No, because that's like one of them strange cousins, and we all have them, cousins that we don't talk to. They might be your cousins, but and oh hell. So no, I wouldn't be pushing for any type of brother or sister place. Nope. I'd be moving on with my life. He passed. It's a clean break. That's all. I wouldn't be able to deal with it either. Oh, hell. And you find out about it while you're mourning over the casket and supposedly his family knew. F them all. You know what I mean? And damn him for being not forthright with you. It is what it is, though. You can't change it. It's done.
Wendy, man.
I have a boyfriend. I've been with him for maybe a little over 3 years. And he's just now telling me that he has a child out there somewhere that may be like 5 or 6 years old.
The Wendy Williams Experience.